Good morning, students. Yesterday we saw about the First World War and the effect of First World War. Before that, you saw about the reasons of First World War and colonization in Asia and Africa. See, and now it is a small part about, we'll see today about a small part, that is Russian Revolution and efforts for world peace. Now, I had told you in the previous video that learn the Treaty of Versailles properly because it is very important and number of information you will get from that. I hope you had done that. So now we'll continue with the last part, a small part, that is Russian Revolution and efforts of world peace, that is League of Nations. Yes, now we'll start with Russian Revolution, that is the year 1917. Now प्रीवियस वीडियो इफ यू हैव सीन देयर वाज अ वीडियो, वहाँ पे कहा गया था कि रशिया ने बिकॉज ऑफ रशियन रिवोल्यूशन रशिया टुक वाज दे गॉन आउट फ्रॉम फर्स्ट वर्ल्ड वॉर. सी द ईयर 1917. फर्स्ट वर्ल्ड वॉर स्टार्टेड इन द ईयर 1914 एंड एंडेड इन द ईयर 1918. सो दिस इज़ द इवेंट हैपन इन 1917, बट उसकी जो प्रीवियस इफेक्ट होती है, प्रीवियस जो सब चीज़ें होती है, दैट मे बी 1, 2, 3 years before. So Russia was not taking part in First World War. मतलब before, after some time it was away from the First World War. So we'll see over here Russian Revolution. Now where is the country Russia? Russia is a country which is divided into two continents, that is Asia and Europe. It is the largest country in the world. Even after the dissemination of 15 countries from Russia, yes, Russia में से 15 countries अलग हुई है, then to Russia is the biggest country. So you can think कि पहले वो कितनी बड़ी होगी. वहाँ से काफ़ी सारी कंट्री अलग हुई है, इस्टोनिया, लैटविया, लिथुआनिया, कजाकिस्तान, उज़्बेकिस्तान, ताजिकिस्तान, number of countries are there. These all countries got separated from Russia. And now what we see is the actual Russia, and that also Russia is divided into two continents, that is Europe and Asia. You can see in the map, अगर एटलास है तो देख लेना. So geographically रशिया का ज़्यादा पार्ट एशिया में है, बट रशिया अपने आप को यूरोपियन कंट्री कहता है बिकॉज मोस्ट ऑफ इट्स पॉपुलेशन स्टेज ऑन द वेस्टर्न साइड एंड द वेस्टर्न पार्ट ऑफ रशिया इज़ इन यूरोप. दैट्स वाई population wise Russia is a European country, and geographically agar you see then Russia will be an Asian country because now it's a quite big part of Russia is in Asia. So we'll study about that. Russian Revolution is considered as an important event in the world history. The Russians had been oppressed and suppressed by Tsar of Russia. Tsar kingdom जैसे हमारे यहाँ पे था ना हुन, then Maurya, then Gupta age, basically there was a kingdom, Tsar kingdom in Russia, and they ruled over Russia for a number of years. The Russian Tsar who inherited the position were all dictators and enjoyed uncontrolled rule over people. Now see यहाँ पे word है dictator. Do you know what does mean by dictator? Dictator means one person rule. मतलब for example North Korea, you know the country North Korea, Kim Jong-un, he is dictator of North Korea. Whatever he say is the ultimate thing. इंडिया में ऐसा नहीं है, इंडिया में हम लोग डेमोक्रेसी फॉलो करते हैं. सो वेर अ कंट्री हु फॉलो वन पर्सन रूल, दैट थिंग इज कॉल्ड डिक्टेटरशिप एंड दैट पर्सन इज कॉल्ड डिक्टेटर. सो पीपल डिड नॉट हैव एनी राइट ड्यूरिंग दिस पीरियड. The Tsars were so cruel and pitiless on the people that if anyone demanded for any rights, he was tortured, suppressed, and severely punished or condemned to be sent to the bone-chilling and dead cold of Siberia. Yes, bone-chilling and dead cold of Siberia. Now, Siberia, I hope you all know the word Siberia. Siberia is a place in Russia and it is the coldest region in the world. Yes, दुनिया में सबसे ज़्यादा ठंडी कहाँ पे पड़ती है? साइबेरिया में. -55, -60 डिग्री तक वहाँ पे ठंडी पड़ती है. सो इफ़ एट ऑल अ पर्सन यूज टू अपोज ज़ार, what punishment he used to give them? That person was sent to Siberia. You know हम लोग हीट से जल जाते हैं, सबको पता होता है कि आग लगने से हम लोग जल जाते हैं. बट डू यू नो एक्सट्रीम कोल्ड चीज़ होती है, एक तो आप फ्रोज हो जाओगे, एंड सेकेंड चीज़, अगर एक्सट्रीम कोल्ड चीज़ होती है और आपने कभी भी आयन या किसी को छू लिया, देन योर स्किन विल राइट एट दैट मोमेंट भी निकल जाएगी और ब्लड भी नहीं निकलेगा क्योंकि वो भी फ्रोज हो जाएगा. सो दैट टाइप ऑफ कोल्ड इज देयर इन साइबेरिया, एंड दैट्स वाई ड्यूरिंग विंटर वी सी नंबर ऑफ माइग्रेटरी बर्ड्स इन इंडिया. This uncontrolled and oppressive tsardom became the reason for grief, poverty, and suffering among the people. The Russian farmer, laborers, and peasants were not getting enough income despite working very hard. They became very poor. Yes, they were working very hard, but they were not getting the income because everything was taken by this Tsar. So, what happened then? Under the leadership of Father Gapon, a large rally was taken out to the Tsar residence, Winter Palace, on which date 22nd January 1905, that was Sunday. These people were unarmed, while some had a Tsar picture in hand, with captions like "Long live the little white lord of Russia" written on it. Yes, कोई हथियार उनके पास नहीं था. वो पीस रैली हम जो बोलते हैं वो निकाली गई थी, और उन्होंने पिक्चर्स भी कैसे लिखे थे कि आप बहुत ज़्यादा जियो. Then the Tsar army opened fire on these innocent people, because of which thousands of innocent people died, and the snow in Pittsburgh, where Tsar Palace was situated, turned red with blood. Yes, that's why it is known as Bloody Sunday. एक तो वहाँ पे इतनी ज़्यादा ठंडी होती, it was fully snow covered area, and unarmed people went towards the palace of Tsar, and what the soldiers did over that, they started open fire on these people, जैसे डलहौसी ने किया था जलियांवाला बाग में. Without listening to these people, they just started open fire on these people, and what happened? The snow over there got fully covered with blood. Fine. So this day is known as Bloody Sunday in the history. Around this time, a large number of Russians got provoked and became restless, as the weakness of Tsardom had become obvious when a small nation like Japan had defeated a massive nation like Russia in the Russian-Japan War in 1904 and 5. See the Asia's map, and you will see Japan is a small country, a island country, जो रशिया के राइट हैंड साइड पर आप देखोगे तो आपको एक स्मॉल आइलैंड टाइप दिखा, दैट इज जापान. See the size of Russia and Japan. It is not even the 1/10 of Russia, not even 1/10 of Russia size wise. You can say 20 पार्ट कर दो रशिया के, फिर भी जापान छोटा होगा. And then too Russia was defeated by Japan. So people came to know about the weakness of Tsar. कि Tsar जितना strong दिखता है उतना है नहीं. Actually the kingdom of Russia is getting weak. In order to pacify the angry Russian, an announcement to call a Duma legislative assembly, which was not been called for years, was made. Eventually 4 such Duma was called. डूमा मतलब लेजिस्लेटिव असेंबली, जैसे हमारे यहाँ पे विधानसभा होती है वहाँ पे डूमा लेजिस्लेटिव असेंबली कहते हैं, मतलब ग्रुप ऑफ पीपल हु हैव द पावर टू कंट्रोल और टेक डिसीजंस. So, eventually 4 such Dumas were called, but before it can take step to satisfy the citizen, it had been called off. वो कुछ एक्शन ले, कुछ नए नियम बनाए, उससे पहले क्या हुआ, वो बंद कर दी गई. On 8th March 1970, the oppressed workers of Petrograd called for a strike. The Tsar sent his troops to contain this event, but the army refused to shoot these people. Because see now, इतने सालों से, this is 1905 and this is 1917, 12 साल से ये लोग Tsar के kingdom, actually they were under the rule of Tsar for nearly 300 years. So this जो strike हो रही, जो उसके खिलाफ agitation हो रहा है, that is nearly from 10-15 years. So what happened in 1970? That army refused to shoot these people. As a result, the revolution began. Then, just a minute. So, as a result, the revolution began. After the fall of Tsardom, the power fell into the hands of Kerensky, led by Menshevik group. Except for Lenin, everyone in Russia was happy with the fall of Tsar. Lenin एक बहुत बड़ा नाम है रशियन हिस्ट्री में. So, except Lenin, everyone was happy with the fall of Tsar. But Lenin believed in the importance of laborer as petrograded by Karl Marx. जो सोशलिज्म की जो थियोरी है वो कार्ल मार्क्स ने दी है। तो लेनिन किस में बिलीव करते थे? इम्पोर्टेंस ऑफ लेबरल, वेल द मेंशेविक ग्रुप बिलीव्ड इन इम्पोर्टेंस ऑफ मिडिल क्लास। सी दैट इज मिडिल, कोई मतलब वो इकोनॉमी को चेंज कर देता है। टू हुम यू मोर कॉन्सेंट्रेट ऑन विच सेक्टर, ऑन विच पीपल, ऑन दैट योर इकोनॉमी डिपेंड्स, और उसी हिसाब से आपकी इंडस्ट्रीज डिपेंड करती है। इफ़ यू फुल्ली सी और लुक फॉर द पीपल ऑफ हायर क्लास, देन आप उस पर ही कॉन्सेंट्रेशन करोगे, ऐसी पॉलिसी बनाओगे जो हायर क्लास पीपल को बेनिफिट करता है। सो देयर वॉज डिफरेंस इन द ओपिनियन ऑफ मेंशेविक एंड बोल्शेविक. As a result, Lenin instigated the Bolshevik against Mensheviks and in November 1917 declared the final revolution and got the reign in his hand. This came to be known as the Socialist Bolshevik Revolution. Yes. See now in 1970 सबसे पहले किसके पास रूल आया था? Menshevik group, which is a minority group, and then because of Lenin उन्होंने विद्रोह किया and उसकी वजह से रूल किसके पास आया? बोल्शेविक के पास, and this is known as a socialist Bolshevik revolution. Thus, the 300 years of old Tsar kingdom came to an end for the first time, and Russia was without a Tsar. So this is about the Russian Revolution, started in 1904-5 and ended in the year 1917. So this is about Russian Revolution. There are some of the names which are to be kept in mind. That is Father Gapon on 22nd January 1905, and the king was Tsar. And the place where all these things took place was Pittsburgh, which is a city in Russia. So now we'll see about the efforts for world peace. Now ये फर्स्ट वर्ल्ड वॉर हुई, આપણે કે ને કર્યા પછી थोड़ी बहुत अक्ल आवे. सो अब बहुत सब ने झगड़ लिया है और अब हम शांति चाहते हैं, तो उसके लिए हमें कुछ सोचना चाहिए. एंड efforts for world peace was started. So we'll study about that. See, efforts for world peace. The League of Nations. See, in the Treaty of Versailles, you have seen that जर्मनी को लीग ऑफ नेशन में पार्ट लेने दिया था नहीं. वो कई सारे नॉट, यू कैन नॉट से, यू आर नॉट वन टू जज द थिंग्स कि जर्मनी के साथ सही हुआ या गलत. बट अकॉर्डिंग टू मी, जस्ट जर्मनी इज़ नॉट द country who was responsible for First World War. And if you put everything on that country, then obviously वो after effect कुछ करेगा ही. So we'll study about the League of Nations. The horrors of the World War explain the absolute necessity for world peace to the nations of the world. Yes, horror of the World War. सब ने देखा कि वर्ल्ड वॉर होने से, मतलब वॉर ही होने से कितना ज़्यादा नुकसान किसी को होता है. इकोनॉमिकली, पॉलिटिकली, सोशली कई सारे लोग मर जाते हैं, विच इज़ नॉट अ गुड थिंग. अ फैमिली फुल्ली ब्रेक्स अप. सो देन दिस स्टार्टेड थिंकिंग फॉर द वर्ल्ड पीस, and for this a need for international organization was felt. So it became necessary to think actively and immediately about the world peace. The American President Woodrow Wilson had contributed substantially in the establishment of the League of Nations. The 14 points suggested by Woodrow Wilson was presented during the Paris peace process on 10th January 1920. Where is Paris? Paris is in France. So वहाँ पे पेरिस पीस प्रोसेस हुआ था on 10th January 1920 and League of Nations was formed. So what were the aims of League of Nations? The aims of League of Nations are, first, to maintain international peace and security. इंटरनेशनल पीस होनी चाहिए, कोई कंट्री एक दूसरे के साथ लड़े नहीं. एंड सिक्योरिटी, एवरी कंट्री मस्ट बी सिक्योर. अगर कोई किस पे लड़ाई करेगा देन ऑब्वियसली दैट कंट्री विल फील अनसिक्योर. Second was every nation to respect the unity and integrity of other nation. One should always respect unity and integrity of other nation. Third, to give up the policy of war. Yes, war करने की पॉलिसी छोड़ दो. मतलब why war होती थी? Because of the expansion. Because every country want to expand its empire, its region, and that was a reason for happening of war. Recently, actually we are not going for war. सब अब समझते कि war will always give a bad effect. But the policy of China is always of expansion. It wants to expand its country widely. Fine. What recent news we are seeing. Then fourth was to develop international relation. Yes, relation between the various country must be cordial. एक दूसरे के साथ दुश्मनी के relation नहीं रखो. There should be a cordial, friendly relation with other nations. Fifth was to solve international dispute peacefully through negotiation or mediation. Yes, to solve international dispute peacefully through negotiation or mediation. Recently we are seeing that India-China border पे जो tension हो रही है because of the region. China is entering in many of the Indian region and India उसको back out जाने के लिए कह रही है. So what is thing they are doing? They are negotiating. हमारे आर्मी जनरल से उनकी आर्मी जनरल because हमें पता है और उनको भी पता है अगर war होगी तो it is not good. So one must always first try for negotiation. And then if something happens one must go for war, but war is not a ultimate result for anything. First one must always try to create peace. बातचीत करने से रास्ता निकालने की कोशिश करनी चाहिए. Sixth is, if any nation ignores the League of Nations or its mediation, it would be declared as rebel nation. Yes, अगर किसी कंट्री ने लीग ऑफ नेशन के जो रूल्स एंड रेगुलेशन है उसको मानने से मना किया, then that region or that country will be considered to be a rebel region. You know the movie Rebel, आपको पता है rebel. rebel का मतलब होता है विद्रोही, जो किसी भी चीज़ को हमेशा अपोज करता रहे. That is called rebel. The League of Nations established for the world peace did not manage to keep the control over the imperialistic policies of the superpowers. And in 1939 the Second World War began. Yes, इतने कोशिश करने के बावजूद कई कंट्री अपनी जो महत्वाकांक्षा है उसको रोक नहीं सकी and the result was Second World War took place in the year 1939, which is chapter number 3 about the Second World War. We'll see because chapter number 1 and 2 is connected. I'll go with chapter number 3 continuously because this was about First World War and that is about the Second World War and it is related to that. So next chapter will continue with history only, that is chapter 3 Second World War. So we'll finish our chapter this chapter over here. See the exercise. Actually I have not written in this video, but the exercise there are overall just 8 questions and all the questions are given directly in your textbook. I mostly prefer you people to write answers from textbook. पॉइंट सिर्फ बनाने होते, पैराग्राफ होता है जहाँ पे फुल स्टॉप आता है उसके नीचे से पॉइंट बना देना चाहिए. See the factors. See first was establishment of colonies in Europe, Asia and Africa. वो फर्स्ट पेज पे आंसर दिया हुआ है. Second is factors responsible for the First World War. There are 6 factors responsible for the First World War and you have to write all of the 6 points. मेन पॉइंट लिखो, उसके अंदर में 2-3 पॉइंट बनाओ. दैट इज़ अ वे टू राइट सोशल आंसर. फर्स्ट यू शुड राइट द मेन पॉइंट एंड अंडर दैट मेन पॉइंट you should write 2 or 3 sub points which make clear the main point. Fine. Then the effect of First World War. That answer is also given on page number 12. Russian Revolution जो हमें अभी पढ़ा. Events of First World War. Now most of you are not getting the answer events of First World War. It is page number 10 जो first paragraph है First World War. उसमें जो points है these are the events of First World War. Then aims of League of Nations directly given on page number 13. And give reason. League of Nations was established for the first time. Why it was established after the First World War? Because all the nation came to know the ill effect of the war और उसको मेंटेन करने के लिए या दुनिया में पीस लाने के लिए लीग ऑफ नेशन बनाया था. Then 22nd January 1905 is known as Bloody Sunday. As I told you why it is known as Bloody Sunday, because on that day number of people were killed by the soldiers of Tsar and the whole land in the Pittsburgh got turned into red color because of the blood of the people, and that's why it is known as Bloody Sunday. MCQ. What is the first right answer for MCQ? In which treaty was the seed for the First World War sown? Yes, कौन सी treaty में फिर seed for the First World War sown हुए थे? It is Frankfurt Treaty. And option C. Which treaty was signed at the end of First World War? कौन सी treaty sign की गई थी पेरिस पीस प्रोसेस में? It is Treaty of Versailles. And which province did France lose after the Frankfurt Treaty? कौन से थे? That is option C. Alsace and Lorraine provinces. So all the answers are given directly in your textbook. Then too, if you have any doubt, you can ask. So we'll finish this chapter over here. I hope you will read it and learn it. Thank you.